Welcome to Rebel Wolf Healing. I'm Elizabeth, and tonight I'm going to do a reading for the sign of Aquarius. This could be your sun, moon, rising, north node, or Venus. I wanted to do a full moon in Virgo reading. Now, a full moon is a time for reflection, reevaluating, like really a time to look within. And it's in Virgo. And if you think of Virgo, you think of the Hermit card where you're doing that introspection. You're learning how to guide yourself. You're doing that deep inner work. So I wanted to do a full moon in Virgo because at this time you can feel very pulled away or wanting to be pulled away and keeping your energy to yourself because it's a time to really look within and not look outside of you. Aquarius, I wanted to thank you for all your likes, your comments, your subscriptions, your donations. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. And if you would like a personal reading, please reach out to me via email. But let's take a look at this full moon in Virgo energy. It's pretty intense. Full moons for me are always very intense. So if you're feeling during the full moons, it's a moment of intensity. It's because whatever is in the dark is now being brought to the light. It's illuminated. So it's time to really start addressing issues that are looming in your soul and spirit. Spirit, what is the current energy for my aqua? What is the current energy? Thank you, Spirit. What's the current energy? Wow. Come home to yourself, my love. And we have escapist. Come home to yourself. This could be you spending time with yourself. Escaping in your own inner world. Nurturing yourself. But it's time to come home to yourself. Do what nurtures you. Heavy Piscean energy. The reason I'm feeling Piscean energy is Pisces is infamous for being like an escapist and living in dream world, but it's because they're nurturing themselves. That, it's not a negative thing. Your current energy right now, it's time for you to really do that deep inner work. It's time for self and spirit at this time. Spirit, what is the energy around areas of improvement for my aqua? What is the energy around areas of improvement? Thank you, Spirit. Man. We have gray. Endings are inevitable. I'm feeling a couple of different energies. This gray energy, it's almost like that gray rock energy. Like how you treat a narcissist. You're supposed to gray rock them, which means no emotions and no reactions. Allow endings to happen. It's almost like this hanged man energy where you're surrendering. Allow things to leave your world because divine source, heavy energy on almost like this tower energy. Endings are happening, but they're for your greater good. Allow endings to happen with people, places, and things that no longer serve your sole purpose. And your area of improvement is allowing change, allowing the past. Removing anybody and allowing the removal of people from your past, and also allowing the end of the old you. Allow the old you to die away so you can be reborn again. And I'll clarify because I'm feeling a lot of different messages. Spirit, what is the emotional balance? What is the emotional balance? Thank you. We got dragon. We got dragon. Slay them all. Your emotional balance is having that sword ready, leading with logic and reason. And the sword, I'm feeling this sword of truth. It's time to speak your truth, and it's time to cut down anything that no longer serves you. Slay your dragons, man, inside and outside of you. And I'll clarify, your emotional balance is almost this fiery energy, and we're in the year of the dragon right now, and your emotional balance is speaking up. Your emotional balance is being a truth seeker. You have that sword, cool, calm, collected, and detached, but you have no problem. Love this. You have no problem checking somebody. Oh, I don't know why I feel this energy. It's so silly. It's like when you fuck around, you find out, and your emotional balance is stepping into your power and acknowledging that, man, you can't trick me anymore. You can't pull a fast one. Be like, I'm here and I'm here. So you got me, like almost like that energy. You got me fucked up. So if you wish harm on me, trust me, either me or divine source is coming after you. Some way or somehow. Divine source got me. But if I need to step up to the plate, I have no problem stepping up to the plate. I've slayed the darkness and the dragons within. So trust me, the outside dragons and darkness, I have no problem, because I took care of it within self. So now I can take care of it outside of me. This is beautiful energy. Your emotional balance is like you are no one to mess with. I love that. Spirit, what is the practical steps forward for Aquarius? What are the practical steps? Because Virgo is very attention to detail, very practical, very grounded. Spirit, what is the practical steps? Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Remember to practice self-love. Practice self-love. That's all you have to do at this time. Love and nurture yourself. Do what brings you joy. I'm feeling this energy of loving yourself through your messiness, loving yourself through your chaos, loving yourself through healing, loving yourself when you're maybe not in the light and you're in the darkness. But that's the only way to get to the light. It's not all love and light. The healing process, I'm not even going to lie to you, is the most painful thing you will ever go through. It's not love and light. It's not. It's like, man, I got to finally look at myself and look at the role I've played. But it's about loving yourself and forgiving yourself and saying, you know what? I see where I messed up. I see where I could have done better. But it's just like a child who messes up. Would you continue guilting them and shaming them? No. You would love them through their mistakes. You would love them through their darkness. And this is the energy. Your practical steps forward is basically loving yourself in your dark and your light. Just be multifaceted. We are all multifaceted. No one is just good. No one is just bad. Love yourself through the messiness of this healing process, because the healing process is messy. And I'll just be, it's messy as hell. You're going to be triggered, trauma, healing, your inner child. It's like, it's a battle. When you finally start having self-awareness and you do that deep inner work, bro, it is so fucking hard that the only thing that helped me was saying, you know what? I just journaled through this pain. I just felt this pain. I had to love myself through it. Love yourself through the journey of your enlightenment. Love yourself. Spirit, what is the spiritual insight for my Aqua? What is the spiritual insight? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, confidence. Confidence, my love. And I love that it said confidence. It comes with time and practice. Let me tell you something. The hardest thing I've ever learned, the hardest lesson I've ever learned was how to love myself. Confidence comes from finally understanding your abilities. It comes from understanding, man, this is what I'm here for. But confidence does take time. If you struggled with loving yourself and needing outside approval, and when you finally go through this hermit's journey of just looking at self, it's very hard. You don't have outside validation. It's about finding validation within and finding validation through divine source. Your angels, your ancestors, man, when you finally reach out to them, when you're like, you know what, I am done looking outside of me, I'm going within, you're going to see your confidence will rise because you feel the love from a very spiritual world. It's not of this world. People won't freaking understand it. It's almost like saying to someone, why are you happy? Your life is not that great. Because I know I'm very loved in the spiritual world. Divine source got me. These are my lessons. This is something that I have to go through. It's not a punishment. Just because life gets hard doesn't mean I'm being punished. And it's understanding, you know what, things are hard, but I'm not being punished. I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm evolving. And your spiritual insight is to understand that some days you're going to feel great about yourself. And some days you're going to be like, fuck this shit. It comes with time. It comes with practice. Nurturing yourself in spirit, it takes time. It takes time. Years. Now, in terms of your current energy, it's time to come home to yourself. Escape in your own little world. Go into that area of solitude. Don't seek outside validation. Validate yourself. Do something that really ignites your soul and spirit. Spirit, please clarify this. Come home to yourself for my aqua. Please clarify. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Oh, my love. My love. My love. My love. The Empress. This is about nurturing yourself, birthing something beautiful into this world. This is mom wounds. Mother yourself. This could be masculine or feminine. It doesn't matter. Mother yourself. And when I speak of mother, when I think of mother, I think of nurturing, loving, compassion, forgiveness, unconditional love. That when I fuck up, you're not looking at me like I fucked up. You're like, I got you. Did you learn from fucking up? But I got you. I'm going to hold you while you learn your lessons. I got you. And this is also about you diving into your creativity. When you are with yourself and spirit, this is when you create amazing things. This is when you birth something into life. Don't be afraid of your solitude, because your solitude is really going to lead you to such a transformational point. Because if you can build your confidence and build your self-love alone, you know how powerful you are, that you don't need anybody, people, places, or things to validate you. You validate yourself. And maybe that lesson was about self-validation, that I don't need anybody to love me. I can love myself. I can go to divine. Divine can love me. I can go to my angels. I can go to my passed over loved ones. And through my healing process, they got me. They're going to hold me strong. But I'm not going to choose I'm not going to choose outside validation, because unfortunately, outside validation, people who validate you want something from you. So you're no longer messing around with that type of exchange. Like, no, I got it, and I don't need anything from you. I don't want anything from you. I can get it for myself. And then we have the moon card. Shut up. It's time to dive deep. Do that inner work. Do that shadow work. And I'm also feeling this heavy energy of, which wolf are you feeling? We both have two wolves within us. This is a Cherokee proverb. It's beautiful. You have the dark and you have the light. Which wolf are you feeding? Are you feeding love, compassion, forgiveness? Or are you feeding sadness, guilt, darkness, despair, depression? Aqua, dive deep and really look. That Cancerian energy, that mother energy. I'm feeling heavy mother, mom energy, Cancer. Where are you lacking in the nurturing that you so needed? Where is it lacking? Because where it's lacking is where you need to start fueling and feeding and taking care of yourself. Aqua, mother yourself, whether you're a masculine or feminine, mother yourself and really choose which wolf you're going to feed within you. Which one are you going to feed? Sadness, anger, guilt, and shame? Or are you going to feed the one that says, you are loved, you are enough, you can grow through your mistakes, you can grow through it. It's time to really connect with self. And I'm going to leave a little side note. As you connect with self, if you're finding yourself like in a battle, turn to divine source, turn to your angels and ancestors and say, you know what, I'm having a hard time removing this darkness and I want to go into the light. Help me, is what I'm feeling. Now, your areas of improvement is gray. Endings are inevitable. Are you holding on to something that you really need to let go of? Are you not allowing a tower to happen? And then I'm feeling this gray rock, dealing with narcissists. It's where you're cool, calm, collected, and detached. You're not giving emotions and you're not giving a reaction. Cutting off a narcissist requires you cutting off your emotions completely. They can't know when you're sad. They can't know when you're happy. Just nothing. Nothing. Because they're fueled off of your emotions. Spirit, please clarify this. Thank you. Yeah. Areas of improvement. You need to be grounded. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Building your wealth, your abundance, and prosperity. You need to go out in nature. You need to connect. You need to hug a freaking tree. Like, you need to walk barefoot on the freaking grass. Like, you need to connect so you can get that pulse of the earth to strengthen you. Because we have the Queen of Pentacles here, and this is about you stepping into this different era of being stable, safe, and secure, and very grounded. This could be a foreign type of energy that you need to embody, but that's what you need to embody. You need to provide yourself with ultimate self-care. The Queen of Pentacles is full of wealth, abundance, and prosperity. This is what you need to start doing for yourself, whichever way that looks. But I'm also heavy energy that you need to connect with nature. You need to take a walk in a park. You need to connect, because I really feel that in connecting with nature, it gets you deeper to self And then you start seeing synchronicities. Spirit, please clarify this Queen of Pentacles for my Aqua. Please clarify. Thank you, Spirit. Please clarify. Because you have so much burdens, my love. Man, you need to ground your energy. We have the 10 of Wands, so you're full of burdens. You need to ask for help. There's too much baggage on you. You feel very heavy. It's almost this energy of like leaving something behind. There's something you need to leave behind. You need to stop carrying all of this. You need to leave something behind. Heavy energy. You need to leave something behind. Spirit, please clarify this 10 of Wands. Please clarify this 10 of Wands. What does Aqua need to leave behind? Please clarify. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. The 7 of Cups. Temptations, illusion, and confusion. Not making a choice. It's almost you don't know which way to go. The 7 of Cups is a very unstable energy. Not knowing what to do, where to go, what's your direction. Spirit, please clarify the 7 of Cups. Please clarify the 7 of Cups. Yeah. You're in illusion and confusion because you're dealing, like, we have the 5 of Cups. Man, this is grief. This is loss. This is sadness. Like, your 4 cups are spilled. You lost it all. But again, you still have another cup. Your areas of improvement is letting go of the pain, letting go of the past, letting go of the old you. The old you, it's time to say goodbye. Because the old you liked carrying burdens. The old you was in illusion and confusion and temptation. You're not that anymore. You know how to go within self. You know how to nurture your soul and spirit. You are extremely grounded, stable, and safe. This is a you that allows endings, regardless of your attachment to it. I'm almost feeling it's time to detach from anything that's keeping you limited and bound, man. Spirit, there's some sadness here. Your areas of improvement. You could have lost someone you really cared about. But it's about accepting, you know what? They're no longer here. And I need to accept that they're never coming back. But you need to stop carrying that pain and release it. And understand sometimes people leaving or passing over is okay. Because you might not have them in the physical, but I can promise you, you have them in the spiritual world. And if anything, they do far more work in the spiritual world than they probably have done in the physical world for you. Spirit, please clarify this 5 of Cups. Please clarify, yeah. Yeah. Because justice is being served, my love. 11. Again, the scales are being balanced. The truth is going to be prevailed. Justice will be served. It's about giving justice to yourself, balancing yourself, nurturing and loving yourself. It's almost like you have to step into this Empress energy where you have to be all 4 queens. So you have to be emotionally balanced and intelligent. You have to be very grounded, safe, and secure. You have to be loving and compassionate. You have to be full of passion and creativity. It's time to round yourself out. And rounding yourself out is when you're alone and you're just you and Divine Source rocking out. Now, in terms of your emotional balance, we have dragons. Slay them all. It's time to kill the darkness that's inside of you and outside of you. Spirit, please clarify this. Slay them all energy. Please clarify. Please clarify. Like so many want to come out. Yeah. How do you slay them all? We have the Nine of Cups. We have the Nine of Pentacles. 9, 9. 9 is signifying endings. Allow things to come to an end. But let's talk about how you slay it all. How you kill the dragons inside and outside. Emotional contentment and happiness within. This is where your inner world is your sanctuary. You are content no matter what happens. It can rain, you're happy. It can snow, you're happy. Whatever comes your way, you just flow with it because you have that peace and sense of self within. You don't need anybody. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. This is you being self-sufficient, extremely independent, building your wealth, your abundance and prosperity. The only thing you need to work on right now for your emotional balance, inner peace, and your wealth. And continue slaying your dragons. But working on yourself is vital. This is very independent nature. We're not looking at a relationship. This is the relationship you have with yourself, your emotions, your stability, your safety, your security. That's it. Because when you do that, and I love this, your emotional balance, then boom, you're you. Aqua, healing, inspiration, connecting with your divinity. Understanding how important you are to yourself. How important you are to yourself. Yes, you can give and you can love and you can nurture others. But I'm really feeling that initial relationship you need to strengthen is the one you have with yourself. Go on that path towards healing. Shine among darkness. Shine. Continue shining. Be like the star. Be like the star. Now, in terms of practical steps forward, remember to practice self-love. You could fall short of it. We all do. Spirit, please clarify this practice, self-love, for my aqua, for the practical steps forward. Please clarify. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. How do you practice self-love? Stop it. You walk away from what no longer serves you. And not only walking away, walking towards your soul's purpose, your soul's path. This is where you're asking yourself those really hard fucking questions like, why am I here? What is my purpose? And what do I need to do? Calling out. And if you don't have that inner guidance, seek it spiritually right now so you can get those downloads, that moment of insight, that aha moment. But you need to walk away. If something is making you feel miserable and sad, it's time to walk away. And I'm feeling this energy. If you're around certain people and you notice your health declines, your mental health declines, your spirituality declines, all of a sudden you're doing things in order to cope, to be around certain people, that's not good. But then when you exit from those people, your health is improving. Your mental health is improving. Your heart improves. All of a sudden, you're feeling better about yourself. Pay attention to that. People are poison. And being an empath, you need to know who's poison. When you're around certain people and all of a sudden the shadow aspect of you is just heightened, that you need to fuel yourself with negativity, and I'm talking about addiction, sadness, and despair. These people are very toxic for you, and you need to leave them behind. They're not good for you. You're finding ways to cope and numb while you're around them. If you have to cope and numb around people, then walk away from them because they are not your people. Not your people. Spirit, please clarify this Eight of Cups. Heavy on that energy. Please clarify. Yeah. Come on. Guess what? You're going through a major rebirth and awakening. This is judgment. This is that Scorpio energy. This is the Phoenix rising. By you walking away, practicing self-love, and burning the old you to the ground. And I mean burn. So you can rise again. It's time for you to rise again. The way you rise again is loving yourself and walking away from people who don't honor nor love you, nor make you feel good. If someone doesn't make you feel good, and I don't know why I got angry, it is time to walk away. You feel they're evil. Don't let someone project onto you. Continue loving yourself. If they don't love you, who cares? I love me. It's about noticing when people are being evil to you and being mean to you and saying, you know what? The way you're behaving and treating me, I'm not putting up with it. I'm walking away and I'm shedding the old so I no longer have to accept pain, trauma, nor abuse. I'm going to shed the old me because the old me tolerated abuse. The new me, you got me fucked up. I love myself. I don't need you. If anything, and I'm feeling this energy, Aqua, you gotta start telling people like, bro, you needed me. I didn't need you. You needed me. Now your spiritual insight is confidence. And again, there's a lot of confidence, self-love, the journey within, finally speaking up, slaying your dragons. It comes with time and practice. Do not beat yourself up because you're like, bro, I'm not waking up loving myself. That's okay. Good days, bad days. Some days you're feeling yourself. Some days you're like, that's normal. Spirit, please clarify this confidence for the spiritual insight. Thank you, Spirit. How do you embrace confidence? How do you embrace confidence? Granting yourself a brand new beginning and leaving the past behind. Don't look back, man. The past, and I'm feeling the past people, the past you held you back hella. This is about you saying, you know what, Divine Source, I want to start fresh. I'm releasing my baggage. I'm willing to let go of anyone and everything that no longer serves me. I want to embrace myself. I want to love myself. You have a new beginning in your confidence. All of a sudden, one day, and I love this energy that I'm feeling, one day you're going to wake up and you are going to love yourself. You're going to be like, bro, I'm not putting up with this. Not anymore. It's because you finally have learned that lesson of loving and nurturing yourself, mothering yourself, caring for yourself, creating stability, releasing your burdens, no longer being confused, mourning endings, mourning loss, but knowing that justice is coming for you, slaying your dragons and speaking up, finding inner peace, building your wealth on your own, walking away, going through that Phoenix rising, continuing to have hope, practicing self-love until you finally understand what true self-love is. And that's okay. Go through the process. Your spiritual insight is my Aqua. One day you're going to wake up and you're like, I finally get it. I see how valuable I am. I see how important I am. I see what I give to others. And I'm giving that to myself. Spirit, please clarify this Fool energy. Got me all teared up. Please clarify this Fool energy. Thank you, Spirit. Please clarify. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, because you know why? Because you stepped into your fire energy. The Queen of Wands, she's no one to fuck with. Full of confidence and inspiration. You are not only inspiring yourself and nurturing and loving yourself, you're loving others. She's no one to fuck with. Can't fuck around with her. She slays the demons inside her and outside of her. Come on, Aqua. Victory, success, and recognition. It's your time to be seen. Enough is enough. It's time to be seen. Powerful reading for this full moon. I want to get some advice from the Oracle. Spirit, what message do you have for Aqua? Thank you, Spirit. Wow, you're a goddess. Come on. Embrace the feminine. Create. Be gentle, nurturing, yet strong. Do not listen to those that want to keep you small. Believe that you are as important as the stars in the heavens. Believe that you are as important as the stars in the heavens. And you are important. And you are loved. And you are enough. And this full moon in Virgo is all about doing that deep inner work, nurturing yourself, having stability, releasing your burdens, allowing justice, and practicing ultimate self-love. And sometimes ultimate self-love requires walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve your greater good. I want to close this out with the Heavenly Bodies Astrology. Spirit, what guidance do we have for my Aqua? What guidance do we have for my Aqua? We have Earth energy again with that Earth. Beautiful. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This is all about persistence, patience, and practicality. And I'm going to read this from the book. The place is here. The time is now. What wisdom lives in this very moment? Refrain from plotting and planning and explore the subtle details of the present. Walk one foot in front of the next, connecting with every step. Sink deeper beneath the surface and see today as a creation of your spirit. What is the divine showing you through your present reality? There is a golden elixir braided into every moment. It's yours to be found through deep presence. This is about you being very connected and grounded. Again, this energy of hug a tree, walk outside barefoot on the grass. Aquarius, I'm sending you so much love and light. And remember that you are loved and you have always been enough.